that is a fob. As you can see. And there's no crackage on the little lines that come up, and no breakage there. So as far as weight hitting it, here, these things are tougher than steel. That test may have been a little harsh on it. Big rock back there. It cracked the plastic here, but it actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it did bend. And anyway, it cracked here, and other than that, these two guys here are okay, but fob, arrow, fletching. And where'd he go? It's hard to see. And there is your fob. Less than knocking. Well, guys, we tested the how it does when you hit a tree with it. It's not gonna score so well on that, because when you shoot a tree with fletching, they tend to not really do anything to the fletching and sometimes to the arrow. But we shot into the tree here just for a test, and here's what happened to the fob. And I mean, I stump shoot a lot and hit trees a lot, you know, but here it is. Hard to see, but the fob broke and it ended up down there on the arrow. Fob at 30 yards. That's really good. I mean, for hunting, I really don't know what more you can ask for. It's a good arrow. Okay. Another thing I wouldn't do with the fob is bring it to a thing called a techno hunt or a dart shoot. I do leagues in them, and I couldn't shoot this because for the fact when you've got a little head that seems to, it's a little flat head, hits the screen and bounces off. It's like a little radar, so it tells you where you hit this target kind of scenery game. And when it hits the thing, it'll hit just like a tree, like that test I did. It's going to hit just like that. Gonna hit it, and it's gonna have so much pressure back here, like from all that sudden going 350 feet per second, or however fast your bow goes. It's gonna go in, it's gonna slam, and all that pressure back here making this thing want to pivot is gonna snap it. It's gonna bring it forward, and that's one thing I'd watch out for on a fob. But they're really nice for target shooting. As far as a 5-spot target shoot, I'm going to be using my fobs next time I do one because they are so deadly accurate. You can't beat the accuracy on them and consistency. Another thing I would watch out for, sorry, I only have one fob with me today, so I'm going to have to use an example as a fletching. Another thing you want to watch out for is when you're shooting tight groups. A lot of times, like I end up shooting groups, you know, at one target, just shoot a bunch of arrows into one spot. Well, you can do that with fletching pretty much all the time unless you do a Robin Hood or, you know, the average. But you could end up breaking your fobs doing that, because say you've got one fob already here and this fob comes in and it hits this one. Sorry, I only have fletching today. It's gonna hit that fob and it's gonna kind of tweak it, you know, and then it might even pull it off down here. So you're gonna want to only shoot one fob per target. If you can limit yourself to that, I'd say these are probably the most accurate fletching on the market, and I definitely recommend